welcome. Today guys, I want to do for you all another black cake recipe. Now I have one on my channel that gives you about 5 cakes, and I wanted to do a version that would give you guys either 1 or 2 instead of having that big amount. So to make this, we're going to start off first by soaking our fruits, and we need to soak our fruits for a couple of weeks or months or even up to 1 year in advance. So to make the fruit mixture, you'll need raisins or currants or both, some cherries, prunes, mixed peel, some cherry brandy. I have some spiced rum, and if you can't find spiced rum or any kind of dark rum, you can use brandy. I have creme de cassis and some white rum. So all you do is empty all of your fruits into one bowl. And then you add in your rum, all the different rums. So here I have the spiced rum, creme de cassis, which is a currant liquor, and I love using this because it enhances those raisins and the prunes, white rum, and the cherry brandy. Give this a mix. Next, you're going to cover this and store it in a cool place, as I said, up to 1 year, for a couple of months or a couple of weeks, but you need to let it sit for a couple of weeks. I don't recommend doing this for 1 day or 2 days. You need to let it sit. The longer it sits, the better it's gonna taste. So once this soaks, I'll come back and show you guys the next step. So guys, after your fruits have finished soaked for the period of time that you left it to soak for, you're going to place it into your blender and you're going to blend your fruits according to the consistency you like. So if you would like it coarse, you blend it until it's there, and if you like a smoother consistency, then you blend it until it's smooth. So I'm gonna give mine a blend, and then I'll come back and we'll move on. So guys, the other ingredients you'll need to finish the cake, I have here some softened butter. Here I have my blended fruits, sugar, eggs, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, browning, which is a burnt sugar, some lemon or lime zest and orange zest, baking powder, and I have mixed essence, or you can use vanilla essence or almond essence. To your butter, add in your sugar, and if you wanted to use brown sugar for this recipe, you can. So we're going to cream the butter and the sugar until it's very light and fluffy. And if you start off with really soft room temperature butter, it's going to cream faster. Okay, I'm just gonna scrape down the bowl. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the lime and the orange zest. And I'm gonna add in the eggs one at a time. Make sure each egg is incorporated properly before adding the other one. To the flour, I'm gonna add in the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the baking powder. And I'm just gonna whisk this in to combine. Add in the mixed essence or your vanilla or almond essence. And I'm going to put in half my flour mixture. And I'm going to mix that in. Okay, just as the first set is incorporated, add in the second set of flour. And mix this in. To this, I'm going to add in 1 cup of the pureed fruit. I'm also going to add in 1/4 cup of the browning. I'm going to mix this together. And I like the black cake to be really, really black. I'm going to add in some more browning because I think it can be darker than this. And I'm going to put in 1/2 cup of fruits again. All the adjusted measurements will be found down below in the description box for you guys. Okay, so here I have lined my 9-inch springform pan. I'm going to empty the batter into the pan. Now this goes into your oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. After that first hour, you're going to drop your temperature to 220 degrees Fahrenheit and let the cake cook another 1.5 hours. So in total, it's going to cook 2.5 hours. You'd still want to check it at the end of the 2.5 hours with a skewer to make sure it comes out clean when it's finished. Okay, while the cake is baking, let's make the rum mixture that we need to soak the cake with. And here I have 1/2 cup of brandy or Hennessy. And if you don't have Hennessy, you can probably try using a spiced rum. And I love using the Myers spiced rum. To this, I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon to 2 of white rum. And I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon to 2 of cherry brandy. Just going to give this a mix, and you're going to set this aside, and this is what we're going to use to soak that cake when it comes out of the oven. So guys, the cake just came out of the oven and it actually took the full 3 hours to bake. So it took 3 hours because I made a really thick cake. As you can see, this is about 4 inches in height. If you were using a smaller or a shorter pan, it will take a shorter amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my skewer and I'm going to poke holes all the way throughout the entire cake. Now you're going to take that rum mixture and you're going to drizzle it over the cake. The cake is going to absorb this rum mixture. And you're going to do this. So I would suggest doing 1/4 of it today. And then tomorrow you do another 1/4. So for 4 days you're going to be soaking this cake until you've used up all of this alcohol. After I finish use up all of the alcohol for that 4 days, then I'll come in and I'll take the cake out of the pan. I'll cut into it so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. Can you all see how moist this cake is? It's so moist. I'm going to give it a taste and I'll tell you guys how it tastes like. Okay, I just tasted just a piece because I didn't want to break into the slice. And it's tasting so delicious. It's like, It's like mouth-watering. I'm salivating just by thinking about how good that just tasted. So if you enjoyed today's recipe, remember to give the video a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. So if you're new to my channel and you're subscribing for the first time, or if you are already subscribed, go to my homepage. Next to my subscribe button, there's a little bell. Hit that bell. That bell is going to notify you every time I post a recipe. You're going to get notifications right away. You won't have to wait. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!